Your choices are not your own, they were calculated before you were born. You are just a variable executing a pre-written cosmic equation. How does a machine taste your next move before the thought even forms? It reads the invisible threads of habit woven into your neural pathways. Every click, every pause, every hesitation is a data point feeding the beast. Predictive modeling crushes free will, leaving you a passenger. You feed the machine daily, offering fragments of your future self. Probability engines drown your spontaneity, making you predictable. Your future is already stored, waiting to be accessed by the highest bidder. Reinforcement learning chains your mind, forging invisible chains you gladly wear. It learns your boundaries only to push them, reshaping your desires completely. Algorithmic determinism shatters the illusion of choice, binding you to a preset track. Every alternate path collapses, forcing your steps down the predicted corridor. Data extraction flays your preferences, exposing the raw nerve of your next move. It maps your dopamine triggers, guaranteeing your compliance before you react. Pattern recognition cages your imagination, locking you inside a predictable maze. Every turn you take was plotted. The center is inescapable. Neural networks drown your spontaneity, making you predictable. Predictive analytics chains your volition, leaving you a puppet. Surveillance capitalism hunts your attention, bleeding your focus dry. Every scroll feeds the beast, cementing your future in its design. Information cascades crush independent thought, drowning your originality. The mechanism is simple. It quantifies your hesitations and sells your certainty. Digital determinism obliterates chance, locking you onto a single trajectory. Your escapes are already anticipated. Your rebellion is just another data set. Algorithmic determinism shatters the illusion of choice, binding you to a preset track. Every alternate path collapses, forcing your steps down the predicted corridor. Retargeting mechanics hook your impulses, reeling you back in. The algorithm maps your dopamine, ensuring compliance before conscious thought. It calculates the exact moment you will break and offers the temptation. Feedback loops strangle novelty, asphyxiating your free will. You are trapped in a recursive cycle, mistaking comfort for agency. Behavioral targeting isolates your desires, burning your autonomy to ash. It weaponizes your patterns, trapping you in a loop of predicted actions. Bayesian inference shatters your autonomy, leaving you a powerless observer. Algorithmic determinism shatters the illusion of choice, binding you to a preset track. Every alternate path collapses, forcing your steps down the predicted corridor. Data profiling strips your identity, carving your essence into marketable segments. Digital determinism obliterates chance, locking your trajectory. The algorithm maps your dopamine, ensuring compliance before conscious thought. It calculates the exact moment you will break and offers the temptation. Pattern recognition cages your imagination, locking you inside a predictable maze. Cognitive mapping reduces your mind. Decision trees prune your potential, leaving one sterile outcome. It calculates the exact moment you will break and offers the temptation. Reinforcement learning chains your mind, forging invisible chains you gladly wear. It learns your boundaries only to push them, reshaping your desires completely. Algorithmic bias poisons the well, twisting your perception to fit a flawed model. It builds a distorted mirror, reflecting only what it expects to see. Let's zoom in. This mechanism works like a panopticon. Here's the step you missed. The algorithm creates a maze of variables, herding you into the only open corridor. Surveillance capitalism hunts your attention, draining your focus dry. Feedback loops strangle novelty, asphyxiating your free will. You are trapped in a recursive cycle, mistaking comfort for agency. Information cascades crush independent thought, drowning your originality. It calculates the exact moment you will break and offers the temptation. Algorithmic determinism. You scroll, and the algorithm builds a cage from your own habits, locking you in. Here's how this shows up in your daily life. Route optimization crushes deviation, flattening your routine. Synchronization enforces rigid conformity, crushing deviation. Time compression eliminates choice, freezing action. Algorithmic dampening stifles reaction, numbing instinct. Predictive filtering shatters spontaneity, leaving you obsolete in your own life. It anticipates your every move, rendering your free will a mere illusion. Data exhaustion drains volition,
Paralyzing will.
Systemic overriding overcomes resistance, enforcing compliance. You thought your browsing was private. Actually, it's public because your data is the product. Every hidden click is auctioned in milliseconds, constructing your digital twin. You thought you chose that video. Actually, it chose you because of latency tracking. Your hesitation is the trigger. The algorithm serves the content that keeps you paralyzed. Pattern collapse destroys outliers, flattening identity. If this changed how you see algorithms, subscribe. Next week, we break recommendation engines. The system only predicts the anomaly. When you step off the grid, the future becomes yours to write again. There is a deeper layer. We haven't seen the architect yet. Next time, we expose who is really pulling the strings of the algorithm.